Well, it's the 28th of July in my country. Hope you guys are really great, and I think I've taken close to 12 hours plus to come in through and obviously throw you the match reaction of Arsenal 5, Barcelona 3 in a game that was played down in the Sophie Stadium down in America, and hope you guys really enjoyed it. And I'm here, they've come in late but later than never, and I'm here to present you what my match reaction was all about this beautiful game of football. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now, in the 7th minute, it was Robert Lewandowski scoring the first goal of the game that gave Barcelona the lead. Then Bukayo Saka came in through in the 13th minute and leveled the game. Then Rafinha went in for a free kick that deflected off the hand of Martin Odegaard to make it 2-1, and 9 minutes later, Kai Havertz scored a goal that leveled the beautiful game of football. Then Arsenal went ahead to take what we call a double lead through Leandro Trossard in the 55th minute and 78th minute. And Ferran Torres pulled one back to make it 4-3. But Fabio Vieira went in for spectacular into the 89th minute to make it Arsenal 5, Barcelona 3, and that's how the beautiful game of football ended down at the Sofia Stadium. But look at that beautiful game of football. It obviously shows you that Arsenal looked much more better, especially with Thomas Partey in the middle of the park. I've always gone ahead and really said that Thomas Partey in the middle of the park is really a gem. That is it. Most of you might not really like him or love him, but he's really a gem, and I really love the kind of player he is as Thomas Partey. I've gone ahead to obviously love his work ethicness, and he went ahead and obviously showed Arsenal why they need him. And obviously this confirms to you why Mikel Arteta doesn't want to obviously let this player go, because he knows what exactly adds to his team. He showed us what Arsenal missed when they lost to Man United 2-0, because when they're playing against Barcelona, he really put in a show that everyone really went ahead to talk about. Now, Bukayo Saka coming in through and obviously scoring a very good goal, but he would have gone ahead to give Arsenal a lead after he missed the penalty. Remember, Arsenal were going to score a goal, but I think, was it Oriol Romeu or Aloho just put up his hand and blocked the shot, and guess what happened? That shot never really went well into the back of the net. So it was a very highly competitive game, and each and every time a game has very many goals, you understand that it has really been an open game. But for Mikel Arteta, I think he'll take out lots of positives that they've gone ahead to beat an elite team, and this was their last game in America, and they're flying back to London to prepare for the game of Monaco, I think in the midweek before they play Manchester City next weekend. So the other positive that Mikel Arteta really takes in through is all about Julian Timber. Remember yesterday, Julian Timber was played as a left back before Kieran Tierney came on and obviously created the 4th goal for Arsenal through Leandro Trossard's very nice press. And it comes out to me that you don't need lots and lots of minutes on the field of play to obviously orchestrate how good you are, especially at Tierney, with lots of rumors bubbling around Emirates that he's one of those that is going to be sold. He has gone ahead to obviously compete and obviously put up a very huge competition to see to it that he gets himself to the levels where he deserves to be as a player of Arsenal. But he had a very beautiful game, and I think he really did the best of the best that he deserved to play in as a player. Let's go to the match stats and see how really things went down. So let's see how things really got done, and I'm going to come in through and obviously show you exactly how Arsenal dominated. Obviously, shots, Arsenal had 20, Barcelona had 9 shots by Arsenal on target, and out of the 9, 5 were on target, and out of the 9, 5 were made count, and they are really goals. Then shots on target for Barcelona, they are 4, and out of the 4, 3 crossed the line, meaning that they were really very much efficient and clinical. Then Arsenal had a 40% possession, and Barcelona had a 60% possession. I wanted to show you these things because I want to talk a lot about the possession. That what Arteta's gonna ahead to obviously know about his team, it's that he doesn't need to obviously play well and have the lion's share of the possession to obviously win games. Like against Man City, he wouldn't have been really charged or blamed for sitting back and calling in for what we call a low block, and that low block comes in with a lot of things that most of you know. What is a low block? A low block means that you are going to play near by your goal, and obviously you wait for the moment to see to it that you hit the team on the break. So I think yesterday he almost played like that. He left the ball for Barcelona and said, we are not going to fight for that ball. We are not going to fight for that ball, because if at all we fight for that ball, we are not going to find ourselves really competing with them. Because I believe Barcelona can do a high possessive game than Arsenal, because Barcelona has what we call more press resistant players, and those press resistant players have gone ahead to show to us that they can obviously come in through and obviously get it over the line. So I would like to hail Mikel Arteta for the work well done. And what's the work well done? The work well done was all about him coming in through and obviously saying, I'm surrendering possession to Barcelona, and I'm going to hit them on the break and obviously capitalize onto my transitions in the final third of the pitch. And 285 passes were put up together by Arsenal, and then Barcelona put up 422. 82% passing accuracy by Arsenal, 86% passing accuracy by Barcelona. So it shows you they're almost the same ilk, though Barcelona really had more. 22 fouls by Arsenal. That obviously shows you that they never had most of the ball, and they obviously came in through and gave us the best that they deserve. 12 fouls by Barcelona. 3 yellow cards by Arsenal, and 1 yellow card issued to Barcelona. 0 red cards issued to Arsenal, and 0 yellow cards issued to Barcelona. 2 offsides for Arsenal and 1 for Barcelona. 5 corners for Arsenal and 2 corners for Barcelona. So it shows you how huge the game was, and Arsenal went ahead to emerge as winners. So which other player should we talk about? I think let's talk about Kai Havertz. I've seen very many people, even my border guy here in my country, says that Kai Havertz is a flop. And I'm sorry if at all this sounds insultful, but everyone who says that Kai Havertz is a flop, this game is not meant for you. He's not meant for you, because he has come in through in the preseason, has gone ahead to score 2 goals in his first 4 games for Arsenal in the preseason. That is it. He's not a flop. He's not a flop. And has not gone ahead to sit well into that system of Arsenal. I saw him yesterday play well in the midfield 3 of Thomas Partey, Odegaard and him, and he obviously had a good game. So I believe he's going to go ahead and obviously get more better games for Arsenal, and we should go ahead and obviously support him. Leandro Trossard is another one. To me, he was the best player on the field of play. I've known very many people coming out and really not giving this guy his flowers, but as I warned you that the most competitive position at Arsenal next season is going to be the left forward or the right attacking side of the midfield, because Arsenal have very many options. They're having Martinelli, who played in it for the lion's share of the season that was recently concluded. Then there is Reece Nelson, Leandro Trossard, and there comes Emily Smith-Rowe. And in the game of Manchester United, we saw Mikel Arteta playing Edin Nketiah, all trying him out on that same side, meaning that Arsenal has close to 5 players that can obviously play better in that position. And what they're going to do, there is going to be huge competition to see to it that that position is really highly competitive. That's why you see to it that every player that comes in through and plays there shows his intensity. Martinelli came on and scored against the MLS All-Stars. That against United was a flop. But when Trossard was dropped in the game of Manchester United that we just brought on, when he was starting the game of Barcelona, Trossard scored a brace. And I think he put up even an assist, if at all I'm not mistaken. That is Leandro Trossard for you, because Arsenal is really a team that is going to hate obviously the full. For Gabriel Jesus, as usual, I saw him obviously keeping that backline of Barcelona very busy. They are very busy on the day, busy on the night, and obviously they found themselves in a position of obviously being defeated, and Gabriel Jesus did his work. You know, some people don't go ahead to give people their flowers, but I think Gabriel Jesus does more for Arsenal than even scoring goals. And if at all he turns into a goal scorer, maybe Arsenal might miss out on lots of things that he does for them, like shifting to the left, right, and center in the final third of the opponent, leading the press. Then his work ethicness is really huge, and over the ordinary. So guys, your thoughts on to Arsenal 5, Barcelona 0 are welcome in the comment section below. Rokani David remains my name. I sign out for now. See you later, and I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. My Muslim viewers and subscribers, Juma Karim, because today is a Friday, and may Allah make your endeavors fruitful. Not so? See you in the next video, because we've started late, but we're 100% charged for the show. Ciao, ciao.